All right, so Hilgardt and Janice, you have been married for 26 years. And not only do you do life together, but you run a business together and a financial business. So, my question for you today is what principles and processes have you found that worked for both of you with the natural ebbs and flows of finances in life?
Joanna, it was not always very easy, but my husband is very strategic. So in the beginning, we did go ahead and equip ourselves just through conferences we went to, like Journey of Generosity. We did Excellence in Giving, just surrounding ourselves with other people that was in the same boat that we were, that wanted to challenge our giving, that wanted to challenge our finances and how we think about our finances. That meant a lot. Hilgardt is a reader as well, so he gave me a lot of books, and we both read a lot of books on that topic. And then it was just practice. Sometimes it was hard and we bumped heads, but then we figured it out. We figured out what worked for us. Hilgardt is more of a visionary, and I'm definitely more of a detailed-oriented person. So in some of our roles of our finances, he took more of the visionary and the big picture ideas, and I took more of the detailed implementation ideas. So that would be my input. That's yours.
Yeah, it's been interesting. It's an interesting question. Probably one of our greatest gifts off the bat was to come to America, where literally the currency was different than what we grew up with. And it basically forced us first to do the first thing, which was creating a spending plan. So literally for survival purposes, we had to figure out how to set up a spending plan and record our spending. That's been super helpful because, our salaries and income, it goes through the ups and the downs. And I remember years like 2008 when we had to sit the kids down and say, hey guys, don't ask us for any more eating out or clothes. And I had to describe to them what a subprime mortgage is. And the long and the short is that I said, kids, you got to pray that the business survives. But as a family, we were able to come alongside that and navigate through that really, really good because we had a spending plan. And we recorded our spending against that plan. The second thing that's given us a lot of hope, and as Janice said, I'm more of the dreamer, and Janice is a great problem solver. And we had to kind of figure out that we are those roles, and we set up for ourselves a dream list. And on our dream list were things we're looking forward to accomplish in the next 1 to 3 years. When you set those kind of dreams for a dreamer or a goal setter, it helps you to be able to make really good decisions so that the things that's most important in your life you can accomplish. I remember the first time we bought the car that I wanted to buy, even though it was a used car. It was amazing to be able to write the check for it, and it was on our dream list probably for 3 years. Then the last piece that I would say is super helpful is when husband and wife's longer term goals, you're thinking around what do you want to do with your life, what do you want to accomplish, when you can have conversations about that, when you can open up the conversation and say, what do you dream about doing long term, what's your vision for your life, and if you can create opportunities where you can maybe even set up a 1-year life plan, which is something we've learned to do, where we'll get together and just talk about the different areas of our life other than finances that is really important for us, like our relationship and building our marriage, building our relationship with our kids intentionally, or friends, our physical bodies, the different areas of life other than just our finances. We've found that allocating our finances among those different goals is very much what you have to do in your finances. It costs money to go on conferences like your niece has said, or pay extra for tuition for your children because it's important for them. So those 3 things were very, very helpful for us: a spending plan, a dream list of 1 to 3 years, and then having good dialogue and conversation around what our long-term goals are. Some things that were more practical for us is we did agree that we would not make a spending decision over, say, $500 without each other's input. We didn't want to give each other the surprises or heart attacks by doing so. We had an agreed upon way of how we look at debt. We use debt very responsibly. We also understand that we are just a steward of God's resources, so we don't take it too serious, but we enjoy our stewardship. And then a lot of our dialogue and a lot of our journey had to do with coming together in the way we see our giving. 1, how much money we give away, and 2, the areas that we want to give to that give us the greatest amount of joy. And I made very bad mistakes in that area. and wisened up through good counselors. And it's a journey that Janice and I walked it together now. So where we give as an example is a combination of our two passions, not just one-sided. So those are some of the things that was really helpful for us in making it happen in times of ups and downs like everybody's experiencing.